I want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know the nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood. Round you, shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide through your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star on a light beam. Get into the cash, stop playing with me. You be in the DM, but she laying with me. Ain't really much you could say to a G. I'm on the road, I'll be everywhere they pay me to be. These niggas ballin' on the internet, stop. I take some words and I turn them into profit. Retro 3 jersey, I'm the answer. Please stop hating on the king, that's cancer. About to sling an iPhone.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go.
Yo. What is up out there, wrestling sickos? It's your boy, L. Brian. That's Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling. I forgot to turn off the goddamn loop again, bro.
Whoa.
Replay. What's up, everybody? What an episode of Monday Night Raw. I consider this show to be 10 out of 10 stars for today. There's a lot of stuff that I loved about this show, and one thing that I sadly did not like about this show. I'm sure you guys know exactly what it is, but what's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. Show. Yeah, you know, I kind of let me go back. I don't know when I posted the card today on our Facebook. I believe I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. It did not disappoint. It was exactly just that. A 9.5 out of 10, bro. Banger.
Sorry,
I only have one minor detail. That's why it's not a perfect 10 for me. But it's not really that major. I'm not gonna go on a 5-minute rant. But it's just minor detail. 9.5 out of 10.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear what your minor detail is, Adrian. What didn't you like about the show?
Just that pretty much everybody's getting jobber entrances. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I mean, I know it's Def Rebel. I know we complain, but like this is why the crowd doesn't pop to anybody, or even us at home don't even recognize these songs because we don't even hear them when we're on TV, or when they're on TV and we're at home. That's just my minor detail. That's it. I know we're getting a little bit more match time, which is good. That's something I've been complaining of a long time in WWE, but I mean, I know the songs suck from Death Rebel, but play them. How's the crowd or the attendance or the people watching at home supposed to connect the song to the wrestler? You know,
That is true. That is very true, Adrian. But as someone that despises the Death Rebel songs, I do like the fact that we're not getting them. And I do usually like the WWE Superstars entrances, but we're getting more wrestling time. At least today, we got a lot of wrestling. We got a lot of wrestling matches. The matches got extended airplay today as well. So I hear what you're saying. It's not like we're missing anything about the bangers. Like, for example, this was like Stone Cold Steve Austin
yeah.
or Kevin Owens. I want to hear those songs. But I mean, like Kairi Sane's song was like so generic. Like, give me something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people, and the real reason why I want to say, let me hear the Death Rebel music, is that I don't think WWE is gonna do anything about it. I just think, they're just gonna go with the cheapest option, which is obviously Death Rebel. Generic music. You just tweak it up a little bit. You can, if you tweak something, you could probably make three entrances with a little tweakage. But you know, if this is what everything's gonna give us, I'm just gonna get used to it. And it's like, that's it. Cool. Let me at least memorize the songs to the wrestlers.
Yeah. Kairi Sane with the pirate gimmick is better than the Kabuki War. Yeah, I like her. I like the her pirate princess persona. I'm really excited for her to come back. I feel like we got to start the show off with Zoe Stark. Because that match, I mean, I was excited. Obviously, I knew Rhea Ripley was going to win. I think everybody knew that she was going to win just because of her star power. I don't think the plan was for Kairi Sane to take the pin. I don't know what Zoe Stark was trying to do. I watched the video probably more times than I should have. So, because Kairi Sane's looking at Rhea Ripley, you hear Zoe Stark yell, "Kairi!" And then Kairi turns around, but it seems like Zoe Stark's already in the air and doesn't want to land on her. And then just blows her knee out, man.
Yeah, that was one of those. And it's like, I think Kairi Sane, like you were saying, she was looking at Rhea Ripley. I think she was a little bit too far back. If it was going to be a missile drop kick, I think Kairi Sane should have been a little bit more towards the middle of the ring. Yeah. And before the jump, you can hear Zoe Stark saying, "Kairi," getting her attention, telling her to turn around and be in position. It was just a miscommunication. Accidents happen. You know, it's unfortunate that it happened to Zoe Starks after being absent from TV for so long. You know, we made some jokes, you know, but about her coming off the bench. I was happy to see her. Yeah. But unfortunately, you know, she suffered this injury, and yeah, it's
bad. It's like I want to. It's like it's really easy to play the game like shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like you should have just kicked her. You should have just waited for her to turn around, even though it looked sloppy. You could have done, but I mean, she did what she thought was best, right? Which was try to, protect Kairi, and should have taken herself out. But I mean, it was clearly timed wrong because I don't think Kairi Sane was even ready. But,
yeah,
fuck, man, that's bad. I mean. Yeah. I know I was really into this Raw until that happened, and I was just like, "Fuck!" Like I remember because we played soccer, dude. I saw you to get your knee taken out, but I saw a lot of people get their knees taken out. I'm like,
it's no fun. It's no fun. That's why when you're out in the soccer field and I see people get upset, get mad, try to get in fist fights, I'm like, bro, really? Come on, we're just out here to have fun. You know, at least the last thing we want to do is catch a case or get injured here on a beautiful Sunday morning, afternoon, but. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate Zoe Starks got injured. She was missed when she was absent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, people like her need to be on the roster to keep the other other talent, give other talent W's. I don't know, man. It just sucks.
Look at Huggy Bear. He's like, it's bad when Zoe Stark gets the Owen Hart treatment with the cameras. I mean, well, yeah. I mean. They could have cut to commercial a little bit sooner, but I hear you.
But it's like how at the end of the day, it's like you're always expecting something like this, but obviously when it happens, you're like, holy shit, it's happened. What do we do? So Michael Cole was trying his best, like, oh my god, Zoe Starks is probably injured. And you saw the doctor try to get in the ring, and then the camera was like.
The camera's like, whoop. These are some nice fucking Money in the Banks right here.
It's like I'm sure like they just froze and didn't know what to do. I'm sure they're prepared for stuff like this. It just so happened. It happened, and they got caught off guard.
Yeah, man. She's gonna be I see people online. They're like, "Oh, this is probably gonna be then. She's probably gonna get fired." I mean, I don't want to say she's probably gonna get fired. It's just like she's had a lot of knee injuries, like a lot of them.
And she just could return from one, and
Just return.
it happened to Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox. It's happened to women in the past. I mean, the only one that has survived those budget cuts is
Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons. For some reason, I don't know what people seen her. But you know, it's a sport at the end of the day. It's like, you know, say with the other athletes as well, you know.
But yeah, we got to give it credit to Rhea Ripley. How do you guys say it? I always say Rhea Ripley, but is it Rhea?
I say
Rhea Ripley. And Kairi Sane for trying to make the best out of the bad situation, because I know as somebody that's like seen someone get hurt and try to like get back into the flow, it's hard. It's fucking hard. So yeah. So good shit. I mean, they did the best out of a bad situation. I know Adrian out here is saying, "Oh, Kairi Sane came back just to take an L." I don't think that was the plan, but they had to improvise.
Yeah. I mean, it was coming regardless. But yes, they had to improvise. They had to make do with what's out there. I mean, you know, like I said before, I would have liked new faces to be in the title picture, but obviously for storyline purposes, Rhea Ripley has to at least be sniffing the world title.
Exactly. But once again, if you guys are watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you guys are watching us, give us a thumbs up. It helps us out a lot in the algorithm. And we're actually 1 month and 1 day away from our 2-year anniversary. So our goal is to hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. And I think after that, we would be monetized. But we also got to work on our watch time. So if you guys are watching us on Facebook, if you guys can, I would love for you guys to join us on YouTube to help us on our goal to get monetized. So I appreciate all of you if you guys do that. But if not, hey, stay where you're at. I appreciate you guys either way. Moving on, let's go on to something a little bit nicer, a little bit more better news. I got to talk about this Becky Lynch, Roxanne Perez, and Natalya match, Adrian. Obviously, we knew Natalya is kind of like a glorified jobber at this point.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's a jobber, not a glorified jobber. She's a jobber. But she's been putting in work. I mean, you saw her at GCW. And now, I mean, this match I was shocked at how good she was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's a double sharpshooter.
The double sharpshooter. The way she had Becky Lynch on the bridge. You know, and like you said, Brian, you know, we've seen the past year what Natalya has done in WWE. I was not expecting much, but she surprised me in this one. I saw her work at Bloodsport in Vegas when she was there. Saw highlights from her match at the Crockett Cup over this past weekend, I believe. So yeah, she's improving a little bit. I'm glad that again she's coming off the bench, whatever, and being on TV because you know, whether she's going for a title or not, her presence still needed in WWE. I mean, her nickname in the Indies right now is a low-key legend. She kind of really is the low-key legend.
She is, bro. What the hell?
She is the low-key legend. She's what, the longest woman in WWE right now that's been with the company? Like what?
I think so.
Plus years? 16?
Yeah, something like that. I think she's either though. I mean, if Tamina Snuka is still there, then she's probably up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she's been. Let me pull this up. But yeah,
she's been.
We gotta give her. I mean, she may not be my cup of tea, but we gotta give her respect when respect is needed, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I've always been a fan of Natalya. I like when she came up with the original Hart Foundation with Davey Hart Smith, right? Dave Boy's son with T.J. Wilson.
Oh,
and then I liked when they were with Cesaro back in the day, man. But this was a good match, man. Becky Lynch showing out, Lyra Valkyrie helping out with the interruption. But Roxanne Perez, I know a lot of you guys are from Texas and got a lot of love for Roxanne Perez, aka Roxy or FK, formerly known as. She's great, man. I honestly think she's gonna win Money in the Bank, which is why I posted on our. I think that's gonna be the winner.
Oh, Roxanne
Perez is going to probably win the entire thing. Yeah, she's very much needed here. She's not as much as a star power as Stephanie Vaquero or Julia, something about them just like is a different level. But Roxanne Perez, like ring work, she's like the Seth Rollins of like Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, if that makes any sense.
Anyways,
like Stephanie Vaquer is Roman Reigns, Roxanne Perez is Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose is Julia, bro.
Dean Ambrose, Julia. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, but Natalia, she signed with WWE on January 5th, 2007. Developmental. And she went up to main roster in 2008. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, see Roxanne Perez. I didn't really see her work in NXT, so I'm mainly focusing on the main roster. But yeah, she's impressive. She's young, what, 22, 23 years old, I believe.
23.
Yeah, I'm right with you on that one, Brian. The Seth Rollins probably Shield days, where you saw potential in him, even though he wasn't the top dog in the faction.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. Yeah, and putting her right now, or at least having her play or do some backstage segments with Judgment Day is really good for her character work. We did see a few matches already from her in the main roster. Now, now WWE has to tell us the story on who this girl is, what's her intentions with Judgment Day, what do her and Finn have cooking up. So I'm liking this.
Yep. I'm liking it too, man. It's a good match. Roxanne is taller. Julia as Dean Ambrose. Well, she ain't that much of a lunatic. That's not, I mean, it's just kind of like they all came up at the same time. You know what I mean? Like Julia, Stephanie, and Roxanne, they're all in NXT together. They kind of came up at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she's kind of, the whole Judgment Day situation. She brought Dom chicky nuggies. She brought some apples.
Yep.
She's going to be the new member of the Judgment Day.
She's gonna
now
be
Finn Balor wants a new member, bro.
She's gonna be Liv Morgan 2.0.
3.0. She's gonna be Rhea Ripley 3.0, bro. Dom's got he had a wife, a girl on the side, and then another girl on the side, and now he's gonna have another girl on the side.
Damn, bro, that man is low key running through the roster, bro. It's low key running through the roster.
I'm dead. Roxanne has more time than them, though. Than the Shield?
Than Julia and Vaquer?
I don't think they have. I mean, I think they've. She's young.
I think he's talking about time in WWE.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of hard to keep track. Wait. Don't be disrespecting my hometown girl. Who's disrespecting the hometown girl? I'm confused.
Roxanne?
I know who she is.
Oh, you call her Rollins?
Oh, Rollins is the best one out of the bunch, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
In terms of wrestling, yeah, he's the best one out of all of them.
Nah, I would defend Roman. I would say Roman Reigns is a better wrestler than Rollins, bro. I would never admit that, bro. Never.
Who's most likely to have a 5-star banger, Adrian? Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns?
I mean, are we adding interferences?
This guy. Oh, he said, don't be saying 2.0 or 3.0 is what I mean.
Oh. Nah, obviously Rollins, bro.
Obviously Rollins, bro. The motherfucker's over here looking like $1 million, fighting in skinny jeans.
Did you see his tan?
No, he's out there looking like a Duvalin, bro.
No, but then at the end of the show, like closer to the end of the show, Seth Rollins took off his jacket. His tan is literally in his torso. His back is all white. Below his chain, it's like that man just opened up his jacket, like, all right, spray me.
just this part, right here down.
Damn, bro, just a little bit more, a little darker, and it's worse than MJF's.
Yep. Oh hell nah, I don't say this often, but Adrian, you tripping, dog? You say that all the time. What do you mean? Rollins over Reigns always. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I was fucking around, bro.
Adrian pays the role. Actually, that was me. Because Seth Rollins is my guy. Timeout. We had to talk about our weekend real quick. Adrian. We went to Barrio Toys to pick up some stuff, right? We saw the WWE big shots, right? Like the big stuffed wrestlers, right?
Yeah, the little stuffed animal, right?
Yeah. Hold on. I see your question, and I'll get to it in just a bit, okay?
Let me pin it, yep.
Yeah, I'll pin it right there. So These are they're not exclusive, but they're like premium items that WWE sells. They had a Penta, they had a Dom, they had a Bret Hart, and I really wanted one. I couldn't decide which one to get, bro. It was either Dom or Penta or Bret Hart. But I can't justify spending $90 on those things, man.
You have so I mean see, I'm getting one when I get paid next, probably a Friday. I need one. I gotta get one.
And the only reason I bring it up is because I was gonna get a Seth Rollins one, but I was like, $90.
To sleep with Seth Rollins, bro. Shit.
Exactly. Right.
Brian's gonna use it to sleep with.
Hell yeah, bro. I bet Brian got a Seth plushie and is in love with it. I was gonna buy the Seth Rollins because my Batman's gone, one of the little stand-up ones.
Cardboard cutout.
Yeah, the cardboard cutouts, man.
With or without a shirt.
Michael says, "Did you pick up?" That's the one where he's going like this with his like goofy ass face, bro. Imagine falling asleep with that shit. Did you pick up my Conan figure when you guys were there? Maybe, bro. Find out on their 2-year anniversary.
Maybe.
Brian's the kind of guy that would get a Seth Rollins strap on. and
damn.
If
I was drinking water, I would have spat it all over the laptop.
All right, let's read this question. How do you feel about Survivor Series being in San Diego? I love it. I'm trying to go. I'm actually trying to go to the Lucha Libre Triple A show, Worlds Collide, but somebody doesn't want to go.
I don't think
so. I might end up going by myself or with my wife.
I don't think I'll be able to get the day off, man.
It's all right, bro. I'm gonna try to go. I want to try to go with Money in the Bank. Take me, bro.
Is Rory going?
Nope. Neither is Jeremy.
Neither is Stemo. Damn, fake Lucha Libre fans, bro.
Because they're both going to AAA in Mexico City.
You're right.
They're going to Triple Mania. So we're going off topic. I do see your messages, so I'm gonna get to them just a bit. But I really want to go to the San Diego show like really bad. The only thing is that it is the same weekend as Thanksgiving, so it's like spend Thursday with my family, and then go drive down to San Diego Friday. But see, that's the other thing is that they're gonna have WrestleCon probably, which I'm also gonna want to attend, and they're probably gonna have what's it, WWE World too.
Happy early birthday, King Kendra.
Hey, June 7th is my birthday. Hey, go.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, are you gonna go to Money in the Bank and Triple Mania? And also I'm not buying tickets, bro. I'm just saying. Don't be like, hey, will you take me for my birthday, bro?
Damn.
Huggy Bear, so I'm only getting one extra ticket for Money in the Bank. Undecided yet, bro. You haven't told me if you're gonna get a what is it called, a suite yet. Picante sauce. I just need to cross off Survivor Series event. I would have attended all the big four. See, and that's the other thing. Survivor Series is honestly, it's not Survivor Series. What's the one? SummerSlam? It's cheap as fuck. 198. So I know it's next to Jesus Christ, but for $200, $100 a night, that's not bad for the tickets.
Yeah, shit. Just wait till the day of, bro. There's gonna be BOGO deals.
Exactly. The flight isn't too bad here from SAC. The hotel isn't that bad. I think it's worth the trip, but I mean, I can't attend that one. That one's in August, I think, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I get to see Bacardi. What you know about Cardi B, Adrian?
Bacardi?
He said, "No, I'll be watching on TV." Damn, bro.
Damn. Oh yeah, SummerSlam is 2 nights, right? I keep forgetting it's 2 nights.
Brian talking himself into SummerSlam real quick. I really am, dude. I'm like, it's only $1,000, bro.
Damn.
For 2 nights, and that's like the flight, the hotel, like the tickets, less than $1,000, bro, and just I can Uber, and I'm not gonna eat that much, bro. I'll be like a little squirrel. I could lose the weight. You know what I mean? Go on,
So
those
you're already
people go on.
you're getting prepared for the New York food prices already. I don't have to eat. I could starve myself.
Exactly, bro. I can go on the 21 day, those people can go on Naked and Afraid for 21 days and survive, bro. Why can't I?
I mean, you could.
No.
You could.
Exactly. Brian, if you go to San Diego, stay away from the red light district.
Nah, bro. Shout out to the
This guy. By the way, just want to say my little girl is seeing y'all with me, so y'all got a new fan. Hey.
Oh, nice.
Do it.
Do it.
Right?
Do it.
Oh, and then Steve isn't going either. Steve's like, oh, I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con.
He's not going to Survivor Series or Money in the Bank.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, he says he's down for San Diego.
There you go. I didn't know it was Thanksgiving. See, I need to start putting these pay-per-views back on my schedule, on my calendar.
This fake fan, bro. You know, guess how much you can go to All In for, Adrian? For like less than $500.
I know that. I was talking to Christian on Sunday. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm going on," but he's going for like a whole week. I'm like, I don't know if I could go for a whole week. He said he's leaving Thursday and coming back that next Friday, I think.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. To see All In,
but he got free tickets though. He won.
He did. He won the free ticket.
So our friend Christian, we attended the show here at Dynamite here in Sacramento, and obviously, you guys seen on social media they're giving out free tickets for AEW All In, and our friend Christian was doing a rock paper scissors with some random. Anyways, our friend Christian lost, but then the guy was like, "You want the tickets? Because I'm not going."
Because he was an AEW plant, bro. He works for the company. He was there to lose.
He was there to take enhancement talent.
He was enhancement talent, bro. Who wins tickets to All In and then gives them away? Either way, my friend, he got the free tickets. But yes, they are giving away free tickets, and that's how we knew that they're giving away free tickets with rock paper scissors.
This rock paper scissors games with plants.
Hey, it's all right, man.
Damn.
It's all right. But it was a good time. They would have to pay me the $10 in. I mean, they pretty much are. Here's the tickets. You just gotta find a way to get there.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not. I mean, hey, bro. If I got free tickets, you know what I would be doing?
Exactly.
Selling them. I'd have to pay someone to get rid of them.
You gotta leave the tickets in your car. Have someone break your window and leave 2 more.
Yeah, dude. Michael says, I'm ashamed that no wrestling fan celebrated May 19th, the day Kane's mother and adopted family burned alive, and since then no one has mentioned May 19th has got mauled. Yeah, I don't know. That's like a deep cut of wrestling fandom. I don't remember that at all. I really don't.
No.
May 19th.
Barely. I did see a few posts about it. There was a few people that were like, what the hell is May 19th? And something about Kane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's get back into Monday Night Raw, everybody. Hold on, let me check all the comments we starred. Oh, yes. Still not as bad as Adam Cole's tan. He's looking like a Simpson. Fact.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I still expect Sammy to flip and join Rollins, Breakker, and Heyman. Let's talk about the main event. Jey Uso, Bron Breakker. We kind of expected a DQ finish. That's exactly what we got. There is a third man, or I guess a fourth man, if you couldn't consider Paul Heyman.
Fourth man.
I don't think it is Sami Zayn. Part of me wants to say Austin Theory. He has some history with Seth Rollins from back in the day. If it's Sami Zayn, I'd be really sad about that because Sami Zayn kind of sucks.
See, the only reason why I'm anybody can be the fourth man in my opinion, but there has to be a purpose. Sami Zayn, in my opinion, he's a little bit too old. Could he challenge for a world title? Possibly, yes, but why when Seth Rollins is right there? could Sami Zayn, if he joins, could he challenge for a mid-card title? He could, but why if Bron Breakker is there?
Yeah.
Austin Theory makes a lot of sense because I'm not seeing him winning any titles anytime soon. He can stay in the back seat for Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins. It could be anybody. It could be anybody, but it has to make sense. There has to be a purpose, not just within the faction, like also the future. Like what happened when 2 years from now, when the faction splits up, they obviously have to come out better than they were. Bron Breakker we can already predict he's going to come out better than what he was before.
Yeah.
We have to see the same thing if it's somebody like Austin Theory. But I don't know, man. See, right now WWE sometimes it's a little bit too predictable, but they're always throwing those curveballs.
Yeah, I don't know who exactly it's going to be, but there's going to be somebody. Is it I Show Speed for like the one time? I mean, I could see it something like that. I mean, they got fucking Travis Scott running around, so I could see it like that.
True.
Somebody gimmicky that's not going to be there all the time, you know? Zach Gowen.
What about I don't know. You're right. Sami Zayn. I mean, I don't want to lean towards Sami Zayn, but it is looking like it could be Sami Zayn. But I'm all here for the swerve too, man. I'm here for the swerve.
Got it. Jesus Christ, he says, you act like 2005 was long ago. That's 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was a freshman in high school.
Really?
Damn, Adrian, we're fucking old as shit.
20 years ago? 20 years ago?
2005, right? Holy shit, we're old. Fuck.
2000. Damn.
I'm just processing how old I am. What the fuck have I done for 20 years of my life?
Damn. Damn, no. It's
I was a freshman too. Oh, damn. We're fucking old, bro.
Yeah, we're old as hell. She was like yesterday.
Were you a Hollywood Undead emo or were you like a My Chemical Romance emo? That's what I need to know. Or were you a New Boys jerkin emo? King Kandra graduated in 2005.
Damn. See, so he was going out when we were going in.
20 years of glizzy. Fuck. Y'all are funny. 20 years ago is not that long ago, acting like you're old, wizened men. Sergio was 5 in 2005. Holy shit.
5?
Back in the day. Yeah. Jesus. Back in the day, I was a Paramore emo. You know what? They got some new songs that I like. You know what? I have still not fucking done that video. I'm so sorry. Sergio, it's on my to-do list. I forgot, but I've not forgotten.
Damn.
Still gotta do that reaction video. My bad, bro. Me too. Thanks for the sad moment, right? Things that make you go, wow.
No.
Wow. Blackfield Brides emo. My boy was Andy Beersack. 20 years ago, Brian and Adrian were popping zits and getting fresh boners. Hell yeah, brother. I still am. I recommend Baby Monster after that. All right, we'll do that. Chet is wrestling. What's up, my boy Chet? Ron Greenville was amazing. Crowd was hot all night. How did it sound on TV, boys? It sounded really good. I got to give you guys props because that was one of the most lively crowds of Monday Night Raw I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, you really.
Chet, while you're here, man, where were you 20 years ago? Back in 2005, May 19th. What were you doing?
Chet. Damn, yeah, 20 years ago. Damn, that's so much. That's so long ago, bro. Like, actually, damn. Actually, no, 2005. I don't think I was watching wrestling. I think my passion for wrestling was died when I don't know. I think I was just taking up different interests. I was taking up wrestling. I was taking up tennis, soccer. But I'm glad to
Tennis?
be alive.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
bro.
This motherfucker's never played tennis a day in his life. He plays pickleball.
Yeah, bro. Hell, don't disrespect me like that, bro. Nah, right? I got witnesses, bro. I got witnesses.
We talked about it. When was it? Sunday? Where he was just like, he's like, I hate people that play pickleball. Fucking, it's a tennis for unathletic people.
It is, bro. People that can only take one step to the left, one step to the right.
That's true. Lupa says, I'll never be mad about my age. I got to grow up in the 90s and it was fucking awesome. It was, man.
It was fucking awesome.
I loved coming home and watching Toonami and watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Sounds like SmackDown versus Raw 2005. I remember playing that game. Or was it 2007?
No, I remember my first game was SmackDown 2 Know Your Rule. That shit was a banger, bro. I snuck. I remember because you know how we had to open presents in Christmas on the 24th at midnight. Tell me why I was playing that game at 12:02 already on my PlayStation 1.
What game you said?
SmackDown Know Your Rule 2.
Yeah, that was a good game. I was probably drunk somewhere. Damn, Adrian being an all-arounder. That my team captain.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. King Kandra watching wrestling, smoking doobski. Wow, even 2005 I had been watching wrestling for 17 years. Dang. Adam Conlon. Wrexham is out there getting promoted, bro. I can't wait to see that documentary.
Have you seen the new episodes of the new season? What is it? Season 4?
I haven't seen the new season yet. No, I'm a season behind.
Fake fan, bro.
Because I'm not a fan of Wrexham.
Nah, bro.
I'm a fan of Portsmouth, and then they're in the same fucking division now.
You're a fan of what mouth?
Portsmouth.
I fuck you. Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
You know what I'm talking about?
They
2005.
Cool.
My bad. 2005. Young Mikey was over here screaming, "I'll give you my dirty little secret." All American Rejects, right? Damn. See, 20 years ago, I was getting 14 years of mortgage, and it's like I'm crawling through the Sahara Desert.
14 years of
My boy needs some milk. Give him some milk. Nothing like getting out of school and getting on my bike and fucking shit up around the neighborhood. The street lights were the alarms, and it's time to get your ass home. Yeah.
Yep. Remember that shit? That was barely like when cell phones were coming up. You know, if you didn't have one, you had to be with your friend who had a cell phone. Like, is he there? Yeah. All right, cool. Someone come home when it's before 9, before 10.
We had walkie-talkies before then.
Yeah. You walk everywhere. Tell me why we walked everywhere. We were still fat, bro.
This is true. What was one of my like best memories that I remember as a kid was just being outside playing. And now nobody's outside playing, bro. Like you don't see nobody outside. And now, before you'd be like, "Oh, there's just kids playing," but now you see kids outside. Like, look at those fucking hoodlums not doing shit.
I know.
Get your ass home.
Like over there down my block, like down my block in the cul-de-sac, there's a basketball hoop. Nobody ever plays in that basketball hoop, but there's a basketball hoop.
Yeah,
they put a new net and everything, bro. There's nobody playing.
Yeah, this is true. This is true, man. But even now, it's like I'm kind of guilty of it. I need to take my kids to the park a little more often. But it is what it is. Man.
I mean, look what they've done to playgrounds nowadays too. They just suck. They suck.
Do you remember like the old school wooden playgrounds where they'd have like a cut up tire, like
yep,
and you would just jump on it?
I remember we used to do the hide and seek, and in the little pyramids in those wooden playgrounds. We used to go up there and hide in there or up there.
Yeah. Shit, man. Now they got all these fucking fancy things.
Yeah. I remember the metal slides. The metal slides.
Some metal slides. Things were always hot. You'd be sliding off hell of crazy too. Chet says May 19th, 2005. I was smoking bowls and plowing holes.
Damn.
Oh man. But apparently that day means a lot to Kane. That's what we're asking.
My
mom got my phone 8th grade and I fucked it up for like 2 months because I didn't know about mints. Same, bro. I racked up a $700 bill one time. I feel like everybody did at some point.
It was was 2000s, bro. We didn't know the value of $1, bro. Now we're like, fuck, everything's so expensive.
Yeah, I remember like groceries were like $100 for like a week, when that was like a lot of food. I was like, oh fuck it, pretty much the whole cart was full. Now it's like toothpaste, some fucking instant ramens, bro, some milk, some eggs, $120.
Yup.
Shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
AOL Messenger, yeah. ASL, get the fuck out of here. Oh man. Anyways, let's go back talking about Monday Night Raw. Sheamus versus Grayson Waller. Austin Theory got some crazy chants, and I'm here for it. My man's is most wanted, just like Karrion Kross right now.
Yes, yeah. There's a clip out there as well that their fans are chanting Miz's song. So I'm liking these interactions from fans. They may not like people like Austin Theory and Miz. They may not be my cup of tea, but I'm always excited for the crowd in attendance to cheer for these guys because it makes the show a little bit more exciting. You know, we came back from commercial and Austin Theory was getting chants. And then we were like, when I was looking down, writing some notes. I'm like, why is Austin Theory getting some chance? Let me tune into this match, see what happened. Let me see if I can catch a replay. And that's how you get people's attention, by the crowd reaction. So I'm loving that, bro. They need to keep it up. The WWE sickos need to show up every week, bro.
Facts. You know what's crazy is like a couple WrestleManias ago, he was beat John Cena and nobody wanted anything to do with Austin Theory. But now people love him.
Same with Solo.
Yeah. See, Adam says Manchester loves Austin Theory. Here in the UK, we jam to his original main roster theme. I liked his original one better too. Banger match as well.
Yep.
Of course. Anything with Sheamus, man, banger after banger after banger. See, that John Moxley promo was next level on Collision. Too bad the headline was it got cut off early. Yeah, we're going to talk about that at the end of the show because we're still talking Monday Night Raw. But I got a lot to talk about Collision.
Yes, you do.
I do. I got to get off my chest, my guys.
Let's get started.
But Grayson Waller, I feel like I never understood him in NXT. I never understood the love or why he got called up so soon. But yeah, he had a good match. Well, Sheamus had a good match with him. He's sold a lot. What? I mean, it's true.
No, I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, same. I don't know who this Grayson Waller was. I also am asking the same questions. But I think he'd come up to the main roster, but I thought he was gonna be the new Miz. You know, he came up with the show, not really wrestle. You know, kind of start acting the same way. But I mean, yeah, I don't think he's it. I don't know what's up, but I mean, they're doing something with him on TV. So, I mean, they just got to do something better.
Yep, they do. Good night, Adam. I know it's late over there in the UK. Thank you for joining us for a little bit, man. We'll see you next time. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Austin Theory, he's not that he's gonna. I'm not saying he's completely over. Like he still needs to do some stuff and show us like some in-ring work and do some gimmick correction. But hey, we'll see what happens when he turns on Grayson Waller or vice versa. Let's see. Let's talk about Penta, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor and JD McDonough. I know we said this a lot, man, or I said this every fucking week. I'm glad I was wrong about Penta. I expected him to he's Mexican, he's gonna get some love, but I didn't expect everybody to just fucking fall in love with this guy, and I'm glad he's getting the love. I'm glad I'm wrong. I'm glad I was wrong.
You didn't expect. I mean, you didn't expect people to at least gravitate to Penta, at least in some way.
No, I didn't. Just because of how. I mean, this is the thing. Like, obviously, he's not he's not winning 100% of the time. He's still losing on controversial fashion, so he's still being protected. But I don't know. I just didn't see that they would book him correctly, but they are, man. They really are.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know, man. I love Penta since AAA, Lucha Underground, AEW. I follow him wherever he goes. Obviously, I knew Penta wasn't gonna get a title shot right away. Booking wise, yes. I think it's great. He needs some pins here and there. It's cool.
Mhm.
I mean, he has to get some pins. You can't. Not anybody can be unstoppable. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't go down the totem pole, like really, really go on a losing streak. I want to see my man get a few W's still. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match. I was really a big fan of this match. I'm still gonna give you guys my Baja Blast Mountain Dew Baja Blast match of the night. I owe you guys that one. Leave in the comments what you think which match it was. But the thing that's like, I expected Penta to be in Money in the Bank, but with this going on with Grande Americano, I'm like, well, Grande Americano already beat Rey Fenix at WrestleMania, so Worlds Collide, is it going to be Penta versus Grande Americano? I still have it in my head that Grande Americano. Oh, it's going to be Vikingo. I'm stupid. Vikingo versus Grande Americano at. So that's going to be the main event of Worlds Collide.
Yeah, because Alberto Del Rio's losing his title May 30th.
Speed title versus AAA Mega Campeonato, bro.
Damn. Unified title match?
Unified title match. But they're also doing the King of the Luchadors. They did that. They trademarked that. King of the Luchadors. So I don't know if that's going to be like some sort of tournament, or that's going to be like the nickname of probably El Grande Americano because he wins some tournament. Like, who knows?
Yeah. Or it could just be their version of Rey de Reyes tournament, you know, from AAA.
Oh, you're right. That's true. That is very true. Did y'all like that AJ Penta had matching colors, like a true sign of a tag team? I really like that they did. I'm a big fan that they did that. Nuala Parker got signed by WWE. You heard? Yeah, man. I think we talked about it on Friday. We saw Psycho Clown, Pagano. They're announced for the meet and greet. La Parca, yeah, of course. Yeah. As soon as they announced that he was gonna be making his debut, I was like, yeah, he's signed. He's going to WWE.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But that's the other thing, is the Octagon Jr. went to TNA, so there's a lot of stuff going on with that Octagon name, man.
Ooh, yeah.
See.
Say right here.
I was waiting for the 0M and the 2 Sweet combo. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio returning doesn't require Jesus Rodriguez, aka Ricardo Rodriguez. We are way past those iconic intro moments. We outlived it. Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't even think he's wrestling anymore, right? Ricardo Rodriguez.
I saw him do like a meet and greet out in Phoenix, Arizona, not too long ago, like half a year ago. I don't know if he's still wrestling. He may still be wrestling as El Local, like under the mask.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Mexicans aren't happy with El Grande Americano. Conan isn't happy with El Grande Americano. I love everything he's doing.
Really? Why isn't Conan happy about it?
Because he's never happy about anything. And that's all. Without all due respect to my man's Conan, he comes off as grumpy, bro. Like, let us enjoy it. This is entertainment. And I don't think it's as a actual Mexican. I mean, he's Cuban.
Yeah, I mean,
Puerto Rican. We had this discussion. I mean, I think it's awesome, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, regardless. I mean, at the end of the day, it's an attraction. It's wrestling. It's there to either for you to love it or for you to hate it. I don't know, man. I'm surprised Conan has something bad to say about this. But this is why sometimes I don't really listen to some legends, because sometimes they do sound a little grumpy. They want things to be like the old ways. I also heard some legends lie about some current talent, and it's like you don't even know who to believe at this point. You know, I like to make my own. I would say keep my own thoughts to myself, and you know, if someone tells me, hey, so and so over there is telling me that this is happening over there in that promotion, I'm like, and
yeah. Let me see. Michael says, I've listened to his show and he's done nothing but praise El Grande Americano. Let me just pull up his last clip that he had, bro.
Oh, you have it. You got receipts.
Yeah. Has the El Grande Americano gimmick gone too far? Come on, bro. Unless that's some clickbait. It could be. In the biz, any reaction is good reaction. That's not true. There's a such thing as go away heat, which is what Chris Jericho got, and thankfully he's away for now.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened to Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah, I like Muhammad Hassan's run. I like Jinder Mahal's, man.
I fucks with Jinder. What?
God damn it. They hindered my boy Jinder, bro. Most legends watch like 5 minutes of wrestling and just shit on it. I will say this, Michael. I know you're a big fan of Conan. He needs some new hosts because a lot of the time, Disco doesn't know the names of the wrestlers. And granted, sometimes it comes off like I don't know them, but it's just sometimes off the top of my head, I just forgot their name real quick, and I'll mention, be like, "Hey, I'm just spacing out on their name. I'm sorry, I know their name." But like, for them, it's like, "Oh, I don't know his name." Like, I trying to say I don't know his name unless I really don't know who it is.
And you also have to think we're live, so obviously when we're talking, you're doing something, we got to stay on the time limit. Theirs is tape recorded. They can have the time, like, oh, I don't know the wrestler. Who is it? Let me look it up. Oh, so and so. All right, let's edit that out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is true. He said people complain about Grand Americano because Karens like to complain about anything, is what he said. Oh, okay. That's what it was. All right. I stand corrected then. I'm not a fan of Disco Inferno. I don't think anybody is, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy.
I remember. Never mind.
He's got some cool dance moves. Mahad. Oh, you know what, Sergio? This is the perfect time. Do they have a dark side of the ring for Muhammad Hassan? I think they do.
They do. I think it's the last episode.
It's this season. I think it's the last episode of this brand new season.
Yeah, it's this season.
Yep. So
I've been missing out on the episodes. I need to catch up on them.
Same. Last time I saw Conan, dude looked like a sloth. He's had a lot of hip surgeries. I mean, that doesn't do anything to his face, but I mean, he had a lot of hip surgeries.
Dude, what does that have to?
I'm just saying because he said he looked like he had a stroke. I mean, he looks the same to me. He's just older. He's always kind of had that he frowns a lot, bro. He's always grumpy, bro. He's always grumpy. Either way,
maybe.
I feel like we talked about the entire show. Logan Paul knocks out Jey Uso at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Disco Inferno was a job for everyone, even his debut movie. You know what? It's funny because you know how WWE has the WCW YouTube channel now, which is just like reruns of WCW shit.
Mm-hmm.
One time I put it on, I was like, let's see what they fucking have on right now. I was like, if they have the Super Brawl, the match when not Super Brawl, when David Arquette won the championship, I'm gonna be pissed. Guess what fucking match it was, Adrian?
That one?
Yeah. It was like YouTube Live. And then I'm just watching. I was like, okay, it's DDP versus Jeff Jarrett. And then all of a sudden Eric Bischoff comes down. I was like, wait a second. I've seen this match.
This looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro, go play the lotto, bro. Go play the lotto.
Man, I was pissed. So he starts stop the disrespect, man. I feel bad. I feel so bad. That sure hurt my knee watching. You know, like you ever get kicked? You ever see somebody get kicked in the nuts and you're like, oh, that's kind of hurt for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That's how I felt with my knee, man.
It's like, oh, I started touching mine real quick. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's attached. All right.
It's attached. Fuck. Yeah. Who was the best television champion, Disco Inferno or Norman Smiley? Who? Norman Smiley was the best ever WCW hardcore champion. That motherfucker would come out like hockey gear. Do you guys remember that? I know Sergio doesn't.
Would you say it like that?
Because he wasn't even born, bro. He was born in 2005. It was over in 2001.
See, a lot of things, like sometimes, like me, like I kind of forget. I have to Google to put the face to the character, and I'm like, oh, that guy.
Norman Smiley.
Let me look
He
it
had
up.
some legendary. If you, Adrian, I know it's kind of. I don't think you're gonna do it, but look up like old WCW hardcore highlights, hardcore match highlights.
Hey! Yep.
Oh, you looked up Norman Smiley?
Yeah. Yeah, I looked it up.
Black dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mustache. Yep.
I think he's a trainer in WWE or in NXT. He does something like that right now.
Yep.
But thank you all for watching. We're ready for you guys. Ready for the Mountain Dew Baja Blast match of the night?
Ooh. Who are you gonna give it to, bro? There's only one match, I think. Actually,
Which one?
Penta match.
Good night, Sergio.
Deuces.
Which one?
I
Which
mean,
one, Adrian?
I would vote Penta match. Penta, AJ Styles, and Judgment Day.
I'm gonna give it to Becky Lynch, Roxanne, and Natalia, just because they impressed me like a lot with like Natalia's in-ring work.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been. Yeah, I was like I said, I'm not expecting much, but it was impressive.
I think that's what it was. It was a good match. I would go back and watch the match just because Natalia impressed me. Like the Penta AJ Styles match was good also, but I'm like, I'm okay if I don't see it again.
What? Yeah,
Baja
I mean,
Blast.
It's a Judgment Day match, bro. I mean, and you say this a lot about the AEW. You've seen one, you've seen them all, but they might be good. But you're probably gonna see the same match next week.
Yep, exactly. So let's talk about AEW Collision, Adrian. Did you watch it?
I watched the first hour.
Like, I watched what everybody else watched.
I watched what everybody else watched.
I mean, I don't know. Like the main event was supposed to be Wheeler Yuta versus
Will Hobbs.
Thank God we did not get to see Wheeler Yuta in the main event. But the other match that got cut out was that the COVID Boys versus
Sons of Texas.
That was the match that got cut out.
Road.
Yeah, because they announced the match today. I was like, when the fuck did this happen, bro? And then they were like, oh, it happened on Collision. I was like, I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
Nobody saw it. Nobody. And even Tony Khan said it was going to be the episode was going to play in its entirety on the West Coast feed. Nope. Still the same.
Yep. Still not to my knowledge on Max or anything. But they announced the match.
Yeah. And you see some fans on social media, they're blaming The Rock for it. They're blaming TKO. They're just blaming everything. I think somebody said Vince is still in charge. That's why they did the power play or the power move.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny that like they're like it's not even AEW's fault. It's TNT. It's TNT's fault for the way they were doing it. And I'm like, no, because they played everything fine up until that show. The issue was the show. That was the show. Because if you can't play anything, then yeah, it's your fucking TV station. But if you just can't play that, bro, then that's what it is. It's like if you got a Blu-ray, it's like you like back in the day, right? You had a fucking Blu-ray disc, and it's your DVD, your Blu-ray disc player's paying anything, but it's just that one disc, then that's the disc, right? It's not the fucking thing. He said, I heard Collision had a banger main event match with no interruptions.
The commercial interruptions?
Yeah. They played Black Adam.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just honestly just as bad as watching AEW Collision.
Yeah, but I mean, I love my man The Rock, but that movie, man. But we should have gave us Fast 5 or something. One of the Fast and the Furious movies is always playing on TNT.
The first one. I'm always a fan of the first one.
Yep. Yeah, man.
The Rock said, "Know your role." What were you gonna say, Adrian?
Oh no, she's fucking. That was some Tony Khan BS right there, bro. Not only did he lie to us on that, then he lied to us on the West Coast feed. I mean, but at the end of the day, did somebody was really good? Were they really gonna watch Hobbs or Yuta for the main event?
No, they're not. Honestly, I don't understand why I even put Wheeler Yuta in the main event. I mean, at that point, it's like you gotta be a sicko to be wanting to watch that shit.
Yeah, and again, it's on a Saturday. I know there's
the
a
East Coast. On the East Coast, that's 9:30.
Yep. Yeah, I know there's a rumor that they could potentially move Collision to Thursdays. That would be a lot better. But Saturday, come on, man, those are family days right there. It's like, I mean, I
Probably
may
a
be
good
a
one.
wrestling fan and a sicko, but there's some times where I'm like, okay, I got to spend time with some family today. You know, I got to put wrestling off to the side. Saturday is just a bad day.
If it was on Thursday, I'd watch Collision, to be honest.
Hell, I watch it on Fridays. 5 p.m. to 7 is perfect time. There's nothing else on Fridays.
Fuck you. There's a perfectly good wrestling show on at that time. That probably goes an hour too long.
Yeah.
The best guy is Tony Khan. Yeah. Crazy, man. Man, so what are y'all doing? How is your guys' night today? How was your weekend? You guys got any plans for the holidays? For the holiday?
Oh, for so what's coming up? Memorial Day, right? Oh,
Memorial Day.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn, it sucks, man. Usually around this time of the year, I would go down to San Jose and attend Fanime Con. Damn, it was a good run, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back anytime
You're not
soon.
going?
No.
You're not gonna go down to or up to Lake Tahoe?
No, I'm actually gonna be going a lot down south a lot this summer. Right, that's the
Okay.
plan. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm. See, Huggy Bears. So tell my what nationality was Dominic Toretto supposed to be in the original Fast and Furious? Because in Fast 9, his dad was Mexican and John Cena's white. So, well, to be Toretto, I think you got to be last name. You got to be Italian at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I don't know, man. Letty came back from the dead. Hound came back from the dead. The cars are in space now.
So
who's writing the story?
let's see. Relatives: Abuelita Toretto, Jack Toretto, Jacob Toretto, Mia Toretto, Brian O'Connor, Tony Toretto. I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to see
Abuelita Toretto.
characterization. It doesn't say anything. He's a mixed, bro. He's mixed.
Oh, I sneezed. Ooh. Ooh, Mariah. Oh, I foreshadowing Mariah May leaving. Ooh.
She's leaving.
You're breaking a lot of sickles' hearts, bro.
Because was it Tony Storm just said, "Oh, you know what?" But the way she said it's just us. She's gonna resign. I mean, they wouldn't say that if she was leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, she's doing a lot of subliminal messages on Twitter, bro. She's posting gifs, videos of her with the AEW World Title. It could be her final farewell. It could also be that she's resigning and she has the title in her eyes, or it could be her goodbye.
Yep.
You know, hey, but I'm a fan of Mariah May. I'll follow her wherever she goes, bro. I still say that she and Tony Storm had the best women's storyline and best women's matches of the last 2 years.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Lupa say, y'all seen Thunderbolts yet? Critics saying it's one of the best Marvel movies ever, and I thought it was ass. No, I've not seen any Marvel movies ever since Endgame ended. Oh, actually, I take that back. I did see Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania. It was all right. I got a lot of hate, but it was all right. I mean, the story didn't really make much sense, but it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I stopped following Marvel movies when they started following the same blueprint in all the movies. It just kind of did it for me. You know, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 2. I was like, I'm done. I think I've only seen Endgame once and barely. I think like bits and pieces only when it's on TNT. Mm-hmm. But I've never seen Endgame 1 or 2. Oh, actually, no, I've seen the first one, not the second one.
Trying to think. Is Love and Thunder after Endgame? It is, huh?
Yes.
I did see Love and Thunder.
I didn't see that one either, and I heard that one was good.
That one's good. I still consider, because that's still like the original Avengers. You know what I mean? That's not like the new shit that's coming out. Like no offense to just the Black Falcon, the Falcon. I just don't like him as Captain America.
The Falcon?
Yeah, the Falcon. like how they're making, because now Captain America, I guess in the movies that they're trying to make everybody Captain America with the suits. And I'm just like, yeah, it's not really a story. I mean, I don't like it. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and I'm just kind of like, it was fine to end it at the way it is. Plus, with the whole thing with Jonathan Majors too.
Yeah, that too, and it's like, I mean, that's what I'm with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Is either they're all in one universe, or they're not. Like DC, they have different worlds, different universes, so they could keep different people, separated, right?
Yeah.
In Marvel, I mean, if you like, it all has to connect. Like the Venom movies. You know how they did the flashbacks. And then, like, right away, they switched them back to Sony, and we thought we were going to get Venom in the Marvel universe. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just been kind of. I haven't stopped watching Marvel movies in a while, so.
Yeah, especially because Rob Downey Jr. just got casted as Doctor Doom, and it's kind of like they're like, oh, it's a multi-universe. So in this universe, Tony Stark was actually ended up being Doctor Doom, and I'm like.
And see, like with Loki, I know there's more characters out there that we can explore, but we're giving us Loki the same villain for over the last 10 years, which is, I guess, he's decent, but give us new characters and new actors, And
then they come out with Thunderbolts, and Adrian doesn't watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch Fantastic Four. I'm a big, huge fan of Fantastic Four. I was disappointed about the last one in like the mid 2000s or 2010s. But this one, I'm gonna watch it.
You know what I'm gonna watch though? Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
You know what I'm gonna watch? Toy Story 5 when that motherfucker comes out next year.
5?
Yeah, Toy Story 5.
No, I haven't even seen 4.
What? Hey, I need a new host.
I know. I'm fucking up. I am.
You've not seen Toy Story 4? This motherfucker right here.
I'm usually up to date on my Pixar movies, bro.
This guy. I'm more of a DC kind of. I watch all the Pixar movies, man. I even watched Turning Red.
Turning Red.
Yeah. Whose man's is this? You haven't seen Soul?
Soul? Oh yes, yeah, Soul, yeah. Yeah, I seen Soul.
Which one's Soul, bro?
With Jamie Foxx, where he dies.
Is that Jamie? I don't think that's Jamie Foxx. Is it Jamie Foxx?
I think it's Jamie Foxx. Yeah, right. The jazz musician, right?
He is a jazz musician, but I don't think it's Jamie Foxx. It might be. Somehow I'm not into live action remakes of Disney animation classics. I think it's stemming from the Snow White incident. Let me see. The only one that I did like and enjoy thoroughly was Beauty and the Beast. That was good live. I didn't watch it. The way like Aladdin looked, it didn't intrigue me. The Snow White didn't look intriguing to me. Plus, there's a lot of issues with that one. Like, there's a whole bunch. It's not just like one thing. It's like 17 different things that
17. Damn. So,
yeah, so I don't even know how to get started. But I mean, I guess let's get started on the dwarves. Yeah. We had to like. First of all, they didn't hire little people, right? So little people had issues. Then I
was out of a job, bro. I was out of a job. See, I'm with you on that one.
Exactly. But yeah, but the Beauty and the Beast one was like the only good one.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Big Toy Story fan. Turning Red was good. It's like a coming of age movie. Think about like hitting puberty and hitting the P, right? But instead of she's turning into a giant panda.
Oh,
giant red panda to be specific. It's a good movie. It's cute. Yep. Suicide Squad sucked. They decided to make a shittier version.
Nah, bro. I like Suicide Squad, bro. I'm a big DC mark, bro. But tell me why I was owning people on social media, bro, because they were complaining about the Green Lantern trailer when he made that hand come out of the ground, and they were saying, no, the Green Lantern, every time he uses his power, it has to come out of his rings. A lot of
I'm
fake
not.
fans out there. A lot of fake fans out there, bro. I have comics right now, bro. Like that Green Lantern can make appear, can make the his illusions come out of nothing, bro. They don't always have to come out from his ring.
I'm not a DC fan, bro. I'm a Marvel guy. Spider-Man is my boy. That's my favorite. Borrow
Spidey?
toys. Manuel in this room? No, bro, he ain't here.
Who?
Yeah. Adrian's the eighth dwarf. The eighth dwarf,
Eighth?
oily.
Oh, really?
Speaking of DC, I like the Captain Marvel Shazam comments. Timeout. I remember Berenstain Bears. I don't remember Berenstain Bears. Okay. And I do remember a movie called Shazam with fucking Sinbad as the genie, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I saw that fucking movie. I saw that fucking movie with Sinbad as the genie.
So I think, I don't think you was it a
It
movie?
was also it was with the kid from Full House too. I remember that fucking movie. Kazam was Shaq. I'm thinking about Shazam. That's what it is. Shazam.
I remember a genie, but I don't know if it was the same movie.
No, bro. It was Shazam with fucking Sinbad as a genie, and it was from the kid from Full House. Wasn't that Shaq? Shaq was Kazam, yes, but there was another movie with Sinbad as a genie that so everybody says they doesn't exist, but I remember him being a genie in a movie.
There's pictures and video of him doing a magic trick of Sinbad doing it. Kazam, but the movie's called Shazam. Yeah, there's the VHS.
No, that was Shaq. No, it was not. I swear to God, everybody says it's a Mandela effect. I remember seeing that fucking movie. Tone Logan in Blank Check.
Tone Logan.
That's good. Blank Check was a good movie.
It was.
I love that movie, man. That's for the 90s kids right there.
Mr. Macintosh, bro.
Mr. Macintosh.
Bro, he was bagging that girl, bro, just by talking in the computer, bro.
That's Siri before Siri was a Siri.
Oh, sorry. My phone. He was taking that older lady out to dates and stuff. Like, damn, that kid knew what he was. That kid knew what he wanted, bro.
Nah, kid from Full House. Hold on a second. No, I'm getting my kids confused. My bad. I'll figure out what show I'm thinking about. My bad.
I mean, it says Shazam VHS tape, but there's one scene. There's no more than just one scene. I can only find one scene from
Full House. My bad.
So
anyways, I remember that movie. That's all I'm saying. Mighty Ducks. I love Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. Yep.
Joe Shoes looking to 20 years in prison. Sinbad was in house guest. All right. Adrian, any final thoughts or any other thoughts that you want to talk about?
Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me read something. I just got regarding the Sinbad movie. Oh, damn, this is really long. Never mind.
Yep.
I'll send it to you. Nah, man. I mean, I'm excited. Fucking Double or Nothing, obviously coming up with your 5 matches of good, and then your 7 matches of just to have matches. So expect a long day for the sickos on Sunday. What's Saturday? We have something Saturday, right? Or is that next week? Yeah.
We have Saturday night's main event.
That's what it was. Saturday night main event. Ooh,
and then Sunday is Double or Nothing.
Ooh, wrestling fans' dream right here, bro. I like it.
Adrian, let's predict the fucking 5 matches that out of the 12 matches that are gonna be showing up.
Well, we already have more than 5.
We have 6. Congratulations.
Oh, 6. So you want to predict the ones that we haven't seen yet?
No, let's wait till
we predict. No, we tried to do this last week, and we predicted Ricochet and Mark Briscoe. We also predicted. That was the only one, right?
I said that they're going to add that one, and that Sons of Texas were going to win the match.
Oh, yeah. So far 2 for 2.
Yeah, so that's 6 matches. What are the other matches that they're going to add?
Probably a couple women's matches, maybe an Anna and Jey Harley Cameron type of tag team match. Possibly if Willow Nightingale and Marina Shafir are not in Anarchy in the Arena match, maybe a singles match. I know Willow also has some type of feud with Chris Statlander, maybe.
I remember saying that if Speedball Mike Bailey isn't in the match, then he's gonna go against
Okada, right?
Okada, yeah. Aliens for Breakfast. Let me see this movie here. Nope, this is not what I remember.
Which one?
Aliens for Breakfast. That is not the movie I remember.
Aliens for Breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
The hell?
Nope. Never seen this movie before in my life.
What are you talking about?
The Shazam movie. Because they're trying to say that I'm getting Aliens for Breakfast confused with Shazam.
See, but I've only seen one clip from that movie. I
don't think it's Aliens for Breakfast. Either way. My bad, we're so off topic. But yeah, so Okada versus Speedball, that's probably going to be another one. The other match that they're going to be is probably, I think it's going to be Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford versus Harley Cameron and Anna Jay.
That one,
or it's going to be Megan Bayne versus Harley Cameron, just them two.
I can also see a Penelope Ford and a Jay match. Part of the pre-show match. We got to get 4 pre-show matches.
Yep. It's true. Anyway, in your opinion, between the former members of the North, Ethan Page, Josh Alexander, which one of the two has the most successful? Ethan Page, come on. I don't think Josh Alexander has won a match in AEW yet.
No. Who's gonna have the better career, like at the end, or who's having the? Obviously, currently right now is Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? I mean, who knows what could happen later on?
It's gonna be Ethan Page, dude. Josh Alexander's not. I mean, it is AEW, so never say never. But as for right now, I think Ethan Page is gonna be.
Ethan
more
Page?
Successful. Yeah.
And NXT though, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get called up.
I mean, are you really comparing any? I mean, I'd rather take.
Yeah,
TNA.
I really am.
I'd rather take TNA belts over developmental belts. I'm just saying, bro.
Has he ever had a belt in TNA? Ethan Page, just a tag team belt?
I think so. I would say I would put developmental with Ring of Honor.
I think you're thinking of a Western movie. Sinbad was dressed as a genie. I remember him giving like wishes to this kid.
Yeah, it was, but it was only it was only one scene though. I think it was.
What's that kid's name, bro? Let me see. I can't remember the name of the actor. It was with the kid from Home Improvement. That's what I was trying to think. What the fuck is his name? Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It was Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Sinbad in the fucking Shazam movie.
Yeah.
Everybody says this movie doesn't exist, but I remember it clearly.
Really? That was the plot.
Mm-hmm. That he fucking finds a little genie thing. He has 3 wishes. It was fucking Shaq. Was Jonathan Taylor Thomas in that movie?
Damn, bro, you getting exposed, bro?
Is he? Kazam? Is Jonathan Taylor Thomas in this fucking movie?
Oh, you're the one that's playing it, right?
Oh, it does kind of look like him. It does kind of look like him, but it isn't. But see, I don't remember it being Shaq. I remember it being fucking Sinbad.
There's a scene of Sinbad doing some genie stuff. I'm watching it right now on TikTok. Yeah, you see?
I don't know. Jingle All the Way with Arnie. I love that movie. How to Get a Turbo Man. First Kid. It could have been First Kid. Is First Kid with Sinbad and fucking Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
No.
No, that's with Macaulay Culkin.
Speaking of this, did you know that Roddy Piper played a bootleg version of Hagrid in a bootleg version of Harry Potter movie?
I did not know that. No, this sounds really fake. You're lying.
No, I swear to God, bro. There's a movie out there who I think my brother sent me a picture. He was at 99-cent store. And he's like, isn't this guy a wrestler? Because he recognized him from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And it's like, isn't this guy a wrestler? I was like, holy shit, it is. Roddy Piper magic
Hagrid.
movie. Magician movie. Roddy Piper magician movie.
The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens.
The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens, bro. Roddy
I'm gonna see if
Piper.
this shit's on Tubi, bro.
It could be. Go to your local 99-cent store. I know they're closing soon. It's probably there in the bin. I was like, holy shit, that is him.
I'm gonna look at that movie. I'm gonna see if it's on Tubi. But in case I can't find it, you know, I'm gonna watch Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, bro. One of my all-time classic movies that I love to rewatch all the time. That one's on Tubi.
Really? Nah, bro. If you're gonna rewatch something cool, you have time. The best movie to rewatch at all time and never be disappointed. Interstellar. Now that's a motion picture you can rewatch over and over.
This guy. Sinbad was Shazam and Shaq played Kazam. But so according to the internet, Shazam never existed as a movie. But a lot of people remember that movie clearly. That's the thing. But it never existed. That's why it's a Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
See, who remembers My Date with the President's Daughter?
Disney Channel movie? I remember that one. Disney Channel. It was wasn't the guy that played Ron in Kim Possible? The guy that did the voiceover in Kim Possible played the main guy in that movie.
I'm looking it up. Is it like a animated movie?
No, it's a Disney Channel movie, live action.
I'm looking it up. Sorry.
That's cool.
This makes. I do not remember this movie at all. 1998.
Hey, bro, what the hell? What you mean, bro? That's what I'm saying.
That's the guy from Boy Meets World. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Ron from Kim Possible.
Yep,
Bro,
yep.
that's what. Hold on, let me answer this comment. Oh wait, Roy's here.
Roy, I'm disappointed. I know you're not going to Worlds Collide. I'm sad, man. I got to go by myself because this guy doesn't want to go either. Not by myself. I'm probably going to go with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be there for the first ever WWE show with AAA, man. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, you go back to the comment, Adrian.
Oh yes, Interstellar, bro. That's what I said. If you have the time, hey, if you got some chips, you got 2.5 hours to kill. Get your mind freaked. Interstellar, bro.
Really? I'm gonna watch that shit then. Nah, I'm gonna find that. No, I'm like, I did watch. I watched 10 minutes of The Grinch Stole Your. What is it? The Grinch That Stole Your Bitch.
From Tubi.
Yeah,
you watched that? The Grinch That Stole Your Bitch.
I made it for the first 15 minutes. I was like, what kind of ghetto shit is this?
Bro, have you seen the clips that be posting on TikTok from the Tubi movies?
All right, well, I gotta end the show, guys. I gotta end the show because I need to find out what the fuck's going on.
Oh, from the Worlds Collide show. Oh, okay. But yes, we were getting a little off track, man. But yes, let's get back to the Saturday night main event, which is on Saturday. Double or Nothing on Sunday. Double header pay-per-views, man. Ooh, this is gonna be a good, like I said, wrestling fan. Whether you like AEW or WWE, this should be your weekend. You should not be complaining. This, whether your predictions come true or not, wrestling fans win at the end of the day.
Yep. Exactly. Can you guess the name of the first WWE wrestler? The first WWF wrestler, I think you mean? Um,
Was it Hogan? Austin?
no,
No.
I don't think it's Hogan. I want to say Andre the Giant
Andre?
in Princess Diaries, maybe. I don't know. The first WWE stuff. First, probably Sting. What's better, the Grinch that stole your bitch or Cocaine Bear? I haven't seen Cocaine Bear, but it's probably Cocaine Bear.
It's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Tubi may be the best free TV app. Princess Bride. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Mhm.
I saw on Tubi. I was like, nope. It was just so crazy. It was the Grinch that stole bitches. That's what it was. But it's really like a Christmas thug movie. It's fucking weird.
What the fuck? Surf ninjas?
Do you remember the movie Three Ninjas?
Yeah, with
There was like
the fat dude. I keep forgetting.
no.
No,
There were three brothers. There were three ninjas.
I think
I was like red, blue, and white. One of them was named Rocky, and there were like three ninjas strike back.
oh
Three
yeah,
ninjas, something.
The
And Hulk
kids.
Hogan's like in the third one.
yeah, the kids. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, barely. I barely remember these movies.
Andre, Princess, Brian Vader, Boy Meets World. Oh yeah.
Nah, bro. I used
Isn't
to
the
be on
90s
that.
too?
I used to be on that
I'm
Johnny
saying.
Tsunami, bro.
Pause.
Johnny Tsunami? What?
Who doesn't remember Three Ninjas? Apparently Adrian. Rocky loves Emily. Rocky Colt turn. Hogan was in that's the one. Hogan was in High Noon at Mega Mountain. Yep. Do you remember Beverly Hills Ninja?
Is that the one where you see an individual throwing a dog to the lake or the ocean?
Beverly Hills Ninja?
No, the one that he was just talking about with Hogan. Hogan was in High Noon.
I don't remember. I think it was like at like a water park. I think that's what it was.
He was driving a motorcycle, and then the camera, like I guess, got his back view, and then you see someone in the background throwing a dog into the ocean. You ever seen it? I'll show you,
no.
bro. I'll post it, bro. And I'm gonna blame
No.
Hogan for it.
It was a theme park. That's what it was. Yeah. Let's see. Vampiros was I had never seen his movie on Tubi. But you know what's crazy is like that dude was such a fucking star in Mexico because he was a white guy with blue eyes.
Yep. That he had all the girls going crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. How do you confuse N with M, Brian? What the fuck did I say? Hold on a second. Turn, dude. What did I say? Tum. No, I said turn. Well,
hey,
fuck
bro,
it.
we graduated from the same high school. We gave us a break.
Let's see. The question about the first WCW wrestlers on TV show. What year do they say WCW begins? Because they're that show learning the ropes in 1998 with all the NWA WCW. Roy's got some crazy knowledge, man. That's all I gotta say.
He does.
I love my boy Roy. He goes he's so knowledgeable, bro. He'll be talking about shit about wrestling that I have no idea existed. And I'm like, I'm not smart enough to be in this conversation.
I know. I'm just like he stays a few names that I know, and then I'm like, after the third or fourth name, I'm like, Yep.
I was there when it is a crazy conversation. He was sitting there talking with Sam Adonis, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like keeping up with the conversation, and then all of a sudden just starts boom taking off, and I'm like, I fucking have no idea. And then Roy hits you with oh yeah, you remember this guy, right, Brian? I'm like, no,
bro. I was two when he was coming up.
I was two. But see, Sam isn't that old either, bro. But he like had the access and had the tapes. I never had the tapes. I was not like that.
Speaking of Sam Adonis, he's advocating for his brother to join him in AAA now that we got this partnership. His brother, meaning Corey Graves. Corey Graves, I've been hearing he's cleared to wrestle. Hopefully, he's been wanting to come back. There was a good rumor a few years back that he was going to come back at Royal Rumble. There was a few fans excited about that, but hey, if WWE is not going to give him a few minutes in the ring, send him over to AAA. Maybe see.
There's also been reverse rumors of Corey Graves bringing in Sam Adonis. He's been mentioned a
Ooh.
couple times in NXT already.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that dude over here in NXT. Let's get Corey Graves over there in Mexico. Everybody wins.
You ever see Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies? Well, I did see Damon Priest and The Miz in that zombie match, but I also saw, is it El Hijo del Santo contra las momias?
Las momias, yep.
You know,
Damn,
that is-
my grandpa used to buy all those VHSs, bro.
All those ones, man.
They stand
It was
like
crazy seeing all them be superheroes and wrestlers at the same time.
with suits, and they would stand like this.
Yeah, fucking legit superheroes. Crazy, man. Any final thoughts, Adrian?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Okay, we gotta get off, everybody. It is Monday. We gotta go to work tomorrow. We'll be back Wednesday to discuss AEW Dynamite and whatever fucking other shenanigans you guys want to talk about for the last 30 minutes of the show. But till then, everybody, deuces.
Deuce.
See y'all then. Triggered. Stay triggered, everybody.